Hello and welcome to Bronyville episode 22, recorded on September 10th, 2011. Now, since we did the marathon this weekend, these are recordings from our interviews with Dennis Hugh, Eurobeatbrony, Sibsy and Raven, and of course, Magneto. Enjoy.
What's next is we'll introduce you, and then we'll get going from there and talk about what you've done. And first things first, we will have a contest, which I will need to grab the phone for. There we go. Bring that down, bring you guys up, and there we go. So another episode down. The Diamond Dogs guys have ran along, so we are done there. And now it is time for our other guest, who I'm very, very happy to bring on, Dennis Hugh. Also, as what's your call sign online at DeviantArt? I'm being derpy a little bit.
No problem. D-Rock. D-E-E-R-O-C-K. But my DeviantArt, the full call sign of my DeviantArt would be D-E-E-R-O-C-K D-Rock dash gorilla. Yeah, the gorilla.
There you go. So thanks a ton for being on real quick. You just hate to have you sit back for just a second, but we're let's do this random number search for more pony swag. Let's see, Chef, what number do we have at the end of our range right now? Any idea?
The tail end of the range right now is 1668.
1668, put into my nifty random number generator. Wow. Okay, get this. Number 7.
Number 7?
That's easy to find.
Would be Mr. Cody Tramp.
Thank you very much, Cody. I think those were the people that actually donated before. They were just like, oh, here you go. Thank you. They just dropped money, and I don't think they even wanted prizes. But there you go. You got a prize. Good going, number 7. So thank you very much, Dennis, for being on. So explain us a little bit what you did. I mean, you were on the production on the show for some of the episodes. So what exactly did that entail, and what exactly did you do?
The job of a Flash builder is somewhat similar to kind of like the 2D Flash equivalent of the 3D modelers in video games and, like CGI or 3D animated shows or whatever. So basically what we do is we create, the best way to call it is a form of puppet. That is convenient for the animators to pose around and to just think about something along the lines of puppetry, like animation, because in 3D animation you create a 3D model with rigs, basically some kind of bone structure that allow the animators to put in the input in order for them to do, for the characters or the object to do the things they wanted to do, say jumping, hopping, leaping, running, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So you're kind of, would you say that what you do is kind of the link between the storyboards and the actual animation itself?
Would that be more like this, the link between design and the animation part. Basically, the designers design the characters or the props or whatever, and our job is to create, to construct the build that is, can be easily animated and with all the important things in it, say like the blinking or functional joints. So the animators and the poser can easily can do say lifting the leg or twitching the tail with as little effort as possible, so they can focus more on drawing on new poses or like getting the timing of the lifting or the leg or do a twitching just right.
Mm-hmm. So, just to answer somebody's question, MMXZ93 said, so this guy is a modeler. Actually, the word that they use is builder. Pretty much. Flash builder. So, I mean, that's definitely, the link between to make sure all those points work, because, I mean, from what it sounds like, just from what the other production staff says, is that, I mean, you guys have to really generate these episodes at such a fast speed that you kind of have to have that process out there, correct?
Yep.
So, like, how long for everything that you would do? You worked primarily on a few episodes, particularly the ones that I think we talked about was Burden a Hoof and the Over a Barrel. Those were two of your kind of most involved ones. And one of the things that you wanted to bring up the most was Philomena. You want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, the interesting thing about Philomena is that if everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this episode at least twice or so. You've noticed that she doesn't have any outline at all, and the way she flies around will involved with a lot of effect. So let's see. So I kind of thanks to Jared and James, Wooten, or most of us call him Woody, give me a bit the green light to kind of experimenting around this particular character, as considered the way she needs to be able to fly and spread her wing, and not to mention the flame comes down from the tip of her wings. So I have to kind of come up with a system that will allow the animators to be able to do the wing spread as easy as possible. While my friend Greg Roth, who primarily was also a fellow builder, and he did most of the effect of season 1 and 2, basically find a way to implement the effect he did, the flame effect Greg did into the character build of Philomena. Sorry, I can't jibber jabber.
No problem there. So, Ship, did you have any particular questions on your side for Dennis?
I'm good. I mean,
okay, all right.
You'll just basically have the pieces for only a little while, and you only have like a month per episode, or what's the turnaround for a builder? Like, how long do you have to work on a single thing before it has to be done and out the door?
That would be case by case, or because sometimes you get it really incredibly.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we had any
easy build, which would be like a character that is pretty much the clone of a pre-existing character. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! Go ahead. I think we're just lagged up a little bit, one way or the other.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, cool. Oh, by the way, you guys can call me Rocco.
Okay, Rocco.
Because I love to show in the grads. Yeah. But that depends. For example, Philomena took me quite a bit of time to build since initially I wasn't given a lot to work with, and she's really unique in the way which I've mentioned, and if you guys observe her behavior in that particular episode, she's really different from the rest of the characters. Say, the ponies. Consider the fact that the style of the show require most of the ponies, like male and female ponies, to share the similar set of talent. You probably notice that most of ponies are kind of like the clone of each other, right? Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the extras in the background they do duplicate each other a lot.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, there's one scene where you see like Lyra 8 times in the background. Like I think they counted that out. So there definitely is a bit of that. Not against, just kind of like, oh hey, it's Lyra.
Here's the interesting. I hope when I say this, I'm not going to get into any trouble. But the thing with Flash is that you can easily copy and duplicate certain inputs. Let me use the easiest way to without giving any secret, which I wouldn't burn any bridge, to say inputs. Basically, the show did a great job with duplicating the inputs of the character in order to save the time and effort. So we don't end up doing the unnecessarily same thing over and over again, and that will allow us to kind of produce a crowd of ponies just by varying the mane, the color, the cutie marks, and so on and so forth, and boom, you populate the town.
All right, a quick question. I'm going to start pulling some questions. Here's a quick and easy one I think that's popped up a few times. People are trying to just pinpoint your accent real quick. Everybody's going like, he's Austrian. No, he's Australian. I know. So just put the accent for us if you could.
No problem. I'm German. No.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just kidding.
I know, it's silly.
Some people call me the Terminator because I'm a 6'3" Asian guy with a buzz cut.
There you go.
And put that cookie down.
Very cool. Let's see. Well, let's do. I think we got another episode just about to start in just a little bit, but I did have one quick question. I think everybody was wondering if you currently are working on season 2 or worked on season 2. I think you were only for season 1, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
However, most of my friends worked on both season 1 and 2, which include another special guest that will come an hour or two after me, which I'm not going to spoil.
Okay.
But most people probably know her already because she's awesome.
All right, well, super cool. If you want to talk on comment, we're bringing up the next episode here, which is one of everybody's favorite bridal gossip. If you want to make some little comments or little fun stuff, please feel free. Anything that you wanted to point out to us is just a kind of a secret little fun thing. If you know anything from it.
Who? The zombie pony?
By the way, do I need to do something in Skype in order to see the episode along with you guys, or do I?
I think it's just going to be a little separate.
Okay, then.
Oh,
what are you
people
all
are saying,
doing
we love
here
your
in the
voice, please keep talking. Let's see. Well, that's up to Chef. If Chef wants us to keep talking, we totally can.
Of course.
Chef, you want us to keep going?
You can keep talking.
Okay, thank you. I'll put it equal, that way everybody can do this. This is a good episode. So if you guys do have any questions for Dennis, you are more than welcome to start asking. We're looking at both of the chat rooms. What was that one? Okay. Salavis, and I'm going to try and read this because it's sideways to me. When you worked on the show, did you ever think it would get this big and reach out to this crazy of an audience? Not crazy, but this dedicated audience.
I know this was gonna. This is going to be a really good show. Consider, we have. The kind of talent we had working on the show. From the top to the bottom, and consider I'm just simply a cog in the machine. I knew this is gonna be awesome, but I certainly didn't expect this to be to stir up this kind of reaction. But in the end, I'm not entirely surprised since, everybody wants to get that nostalgia feel, but it's just there's something really magical about the whole thing. As to sum up this way.
Yep. Let's see. We have some questions. I'm trying to weed through them to find some really good ones. Some people are wondering your feelings about Pink Celestia, but that's kind of, outside the regular guidelines. Oh, somebody said, I think I just missed the Evil Enchanter song.
The first one.
The first one. I could definitely remind me, and I'll do the Flutter. I'll do the dark, the deep. Tell you what. That deals with the syncing problem, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't want to be like, Dennis, dance for me. You've got such a nice deep voice. You do the Evil Enchanter song. They want him to. Dennis.
They just want him to say, "Get to the chopper."
Yes, I
get to the chopper. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Don't worry, I've done that a lot.
Well, thank you. You've probably made several people's days.
Yes, the chat has just exploded into ha-has and yeses and do it. So they're all praising your glory at this point.
I'm sorry I kind of disappoint you all because I kind of forgot that particular Evil Enchantress song. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, I've been pretty busy this year, so I haven't got around to watch each and every episode for probably more than 2 times, so I couldn't do it. But I can do something else for you. Chocolate rain, some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. How about that?
Wow, I think the internet is just about to loop in on itself. I'm just waiting for this. There goes the chat.
Sweet.
Oh, you just. Yeah, I think we might have to have you back on just because everybody. Internet implosions are happening right now. Yeah, I do hope one of you guys is recording this for me because unfortunately live stream's being weird with the records. But yeah. Live stream's being weird with the records. But yeah. Live stream's being weird with the records. We're getting weird looping going on.
Well, you guys can call me Rocco.
Okay, Rocco.
For the chat room folk. Well.
Yeah, we're picking up on that, so it's kind of looping back on itself.
Yeah, we're picking up on that, so it's kind of looping back on itself.
Loop.
Okay, need to mute that.
Hey, play nice with the audio, guys. Getting weird feedback off of you. I think that's off of your side, Dennis. Or something. I don't know. One of you guys is having a weird... I had to, calm you down. One of you guys is having a weird... I had to, calm you down.
Well, you pony folk, those leaves of blue are not a joke.
You keep your creepy mumble jumble to yourself, you hear? Was that supposed to scare us? Oh, brother.
Beware! Beware!
Yeah, back at you, Zakora. You and your lame curse are the ones who better beware.
That should be good.
Okay, we're good now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're good. That was a weird derp. Oh, I get a little echo in the background, but hopefully that won't keep looping on itself. Okay, I think we're better. Whew. Science, I say. Science again. And just so you guys know, Sibsy is watching all of you, so be on your best behavior. She will be upset with you otherwise.
He is watching all of you, so be on your best behavior. Otherwise.
Let's see. Time to go through all this and try and let me kick up the show.
Pause this.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, sounds good.
Just you wait, Twilight. Some ponytails really are true.
Sorry, that's my bad. I probably forgot to turn off the live stream thing since it's just automatically refreshed.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, that does happen sometimes when it derps out.
Whoa.
More like the glitch gremlin.
Oh.
That green little what is it, annoyance. Yeah, I'm trying my best behavior too, so I don't invoke the power of Fluttershy.
The Fluttershy yays. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have, like, the sad thing is I don't have any button to do a Fluttershy yay, so if you did it, I couldn't control it.
I said a real reason. Something that points to something
I will try to
real.
disappoint Fluttershy today then, not giving her any chance to do her yay.
Don't give her any satisfaction. Don't worry, we do have we are doing a after dark section about like 10 o'clock, and nothing really bad. Just we'll add in the videos that do have a little swearing in it, so you guys can all Fluttershy up.
Hinky, what
Nice.
happened?
Well, after all, the reason I got called Rocco was not for Rocco's modern life. It was for a show called Undergrads. Yep, Undergrads. Let's see how the chat room will react.
I'm afraid I have to agree.
Yeah, let's see.
I hate to say I told you so, Twilight.
Looking through all the everything that's going on in the chat. How many more hours? We were at hour 4.5 out of 12. So
There doesn't seem to be a thing.
give you an idea on that.
Fluttershy?
Good. I'm glad somebody could cuss.
Is there something
Curse,
Oh my.
however.
Do you know what Rarity reminds me of?
So you're not going to tell us.
Pulley. It's a really small black sheepdog, the herding dog that looks exactly like that. Oh my. And Fluttershy is about to get my voice.
Oh, Yoga, I don't want to talk about it.
Look at all of you. We got...
So, will you dance for the ponies and do the Flutter Guy voice when it comes up? Because obviously that seems what everyone wants you to do with the Evil Enchantress song.
Okay, I better look up the lyric. Someone throw me a link. Someone please throw me
All
a
right,
link.
only time you guys are allowed in the room to throw a link, he needs the Evil Enchantress lyrics. Only time, and then, that's it.
We'll find a cure to this
Okay,
curse.
sorry, mods.
It's not a curse.
But I don't even know the tune. I mean, it's been ages since I watched this episode.
Force her to remove this hex. It's
Well, just go by ear. Even if you fudge it and don't do it right, I'll still be okay. They all just want you to dance for them.
I just gotta fix this.
I really like your voice.
Where does she think she's going this time?
Tell you what, I'll help you through it. Okay, you can just hum and haw like you're going along. All right.
It's time to pony up and confront Sakura. Come on, girls.
Actually, I think I found it.
Okay, stop linking. He's got it.
I don't know. Seems awfully dangerous.
How about you, Applejack? Applejack?
There you go. Evil Enchantress does evil dances. If you look Look into her eyes, she'll put you in trances.
Lyric.
Rarity's here! Oh, Pinky, what are you doing? Really? You're in a personal space?
I wish I'm prepared for this.
You didn't know. You this is your bane for having a really deep voice.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Let's
I don't.
see.
Oh crap! No lyric on the YouTube channel.
Let's see. Somebody's asking if a well-written OC pony that fits perfect canon would have a chance to be a minor character. I don't think any OC, like anything that anybody outside the Studio B would create, could be put in just because of probably like copyright stuff. I mean, I don't even know if Sibsy and her characters could actually show up just because they're considered their own, and moment they put it into a property like they put it into the show, it becomes like somewhat somewhat their own. She can, any of you guys, if I'm wrong, you can
Sorry,
totally smack me around.
I'm the big sister now.
I found the lyric. Sorry, I got it right. I got it right. Right links now. So people in the chat room, thank you. And yeah.
All right, don't worry. I'll help you through it. We'll two-man this.
Hurry! Said them done. Wait for me!
When I look at the background design of this particular episode, this is the kind of material can be made for a side-scrolling game. I heard. I already seen what happened to what's happening with the fighting is magic, and oh man, I cannot imagine what else is going to be spawned after fighting is magic was completed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ripe for it. Zakora in fighting is magic confirmed. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know.
Better be. We need a what's that? Hatch wizard, wild sage, voodoo, mage type.
You like creepy.
Okay, getting close to it. Your vocal cords warmed up. Okay, here it comes. Evil Enchantress song.
She stole your song?
Oh, Pinky, doesn't sound anything like your song.
When? Because I'm
okay,
like...
Yeah, I'll sing it with you. I'll sing it with you. I got the beat. She's an evil enchantress,
and she does evil dances, and she will dip in her eyes, she will put you in trances, then what will she do? She will mix up an evil brew, and she will gobble you up in a big tasty stew, so watch out.
Maybe not one for one, but it was worth a shot.
It's hard. Like with the delay and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I need to practice to redeem myself.
You didn't even have to do it. So the effort, as everyone said, well, it's the thought that counts. It's either the thought that counts or everyone just loved it.
Well, I hope this is not the only time I get to chat with you guys online. So, so I'm pretty sure I would redeem myself in the future with this.
No, I think we're all fine. I think we're safe. I'm sure that you and some of the other crew will definitely have you guys on the show because we just want to extend love and really show the appreciation for It's a weird thing to say, but there is something really. I personally believe that there's just something where animation for a long period of time was just in this rut of just being very formulaic, and every once in a while you'd have something that would come out that would be decent and that would help. Like Teen Titans was probably a good example in the recent, also, of course, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, made by Lauren Foss, that kind of strive to do something a little different. And, this is something where it's supposed to be made for little girls. It's supposed to be just like stupid and you don't have to put much thought into it, but you know, the extra care and effort was put in. It was kind of put into it.
Unwise to venture down this road.
Oh yeah, I mean, after all, it's a good story and good characters that really counted. Think about it. There's a bunch of girls dig Optimus Prime or even Starscream. Yeah, I've seen some crazy Starscream fangirls out there. I mean, certainly gender is not gender barrier was non-existent for the Transformer fans. So I wasn't surprised at how much impact my little friendship is magic had for the unintended male audience. Just because, you know, the show, I mean, a good show is a good show.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's just like showing the love. I mean, I sometimes throw myself into projects, and this was just one of the ones where it's just like, you know what, the show is remarkably good for what it, you know, for it really, you know, if necessary, it could just be what it is. It could have always just been like, hey, it's a show for little girls, you know, it doesn't think about itself too much, it doesn't try to do anything more than what it could be, and yet, you know, the choice was made to be like, no, we're gonna actually make this so anybody sitting down can enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what Lauren Faust said about it, like in her DeviantArt website or her personal blog or something like that. Folks, there got to be folks who knows her blog and journal better than I do here, since I haven't been involved enough with the Brony and the whole phenomenon enough with, you know, me being really occupied for the past 8 months. So, but yeah, I've been watching this and lurking around like a hunter-killer submarine. Yeah.
Now, we do have one quick request. I keep getting it over and over and over, so I'm sorry. They're going to want to make you jump around a little bit more, but they want an evil laugh from you.
I do have this
There we go. Are you guys happy? Are you happy ponies now?
That are simply super.
I feel so silly being like, we have this guy on, he's a builder, and he's worked on the show and everything. It's just like, no, we love his laugh. We love his laugh. Let him... have him do that. Less about the actual show and more crazy fun voice.
And that's my natural voice, folks. That is my natural voice.
Yeah, well, this is my natural voice. So there. Hey, baby, how you doing?
All the shops are mysterious.
Me and Rocco here can, manly it up.
I can help you with that.
Hey, Chef, you want to manly it up?
All right, guys, I think we can do this.
All right, let's all three of us get in the chopper.
All right.
Let's get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Oh, I'm so glad we're doing the silly. All right, guys, I'm going to do less requesting weird voice stuff from them.
My friends and I all learned an
Oh, let me guess. I will be back.
That was kind of the next one asked.
funny, scary. But you have to look past that.
I don't like making you jump for me.
Friends don't care what you
It's like, hey guys, let's talk about fun pony stuff, and be like, no, he sounds a lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
will last forever.
No,
Voice here.
Twilight Sparkle.
he can always
Did you
decide
get
to
a
go on his
reference?
own.
I would love to get the recipe.
Also, you're now in a giant robot.
Applejack! Where's Applejack?
So what was it like doing the episode of Running Man? Oh wait, no, that was Schwarzenegger.
I have never felt so lovely in all my life. Oh my gosh! I never realized how horrible it is not to be able to talk.
And then AJ was drowned in her little teacup. No.
Don't you agree, Fluttershy?
Yes. And Fluttershy is always, broken now. Okay, episode done. Regular volume goes back up so we can talk about, other stuff and not have you just do voices all the time. Question there, Chef. Is it time for us to do another of our contests, or?
We did one here just a teensy bit ago.
Well, I mean, we can wait. We can wait one more to do it. That's no problem. I forgot if it was 2 ago or 1 ago. So it was 1. Okay, I'm being yelled at from the other room that it was 1. So I'm a forgetful pony. Okay, yes, dear. Every hour. This is why I keep her around.
Yes, my little one-up. But yeah, I mean, that's really cool that you had an opportunity to work on the show. I mean, and I did link your DA onto the into the chat room. So
we are getting some requests also right now. People are wanting to make your pony, and you actually have one on your DA.
I do have a pony.
Yep,
I do have a pony. Please visit my DeviantArt site.
Yeah, go to a D-Rock Gorilla, I believe it was, and you can see it. And go ahead and if you want to, let's make this let's make a very D-Rock-licious draw friend coming up. Whew. All right, 5 hours into this, Chef. How do you think we're doing? If you were to rate us, I think we're doing a B.
You know, we had a rough start, but that's okay. We're getting our stuff together.
We're not completely broken, which is good. You know, this is the first time doing live streams. Sorry about the 50 weirdness. 50 person on the main room. We'll have that fixed come future episodes. I don't know if we're going to have to drop down a bunch of cash for it, but we'll get it figured out.
Well, at least the glitch gremlin haven't claimed his victory today.
Not yet, at least. We're going to keep fighting it for another 7 hours ish. Ooh, friendship.
Oh my! Just look at all those fan videos of Makinas. What? Oh my god! I saw the Mortal Kombat reference. This is just epic.
This is a great video. It just references like almost all the episodes into a neat little video game.
What is the keyword of that? I need to see that. A game, over a game. I'm a gamer. I mean, a gaming nerd.
Yeah, I love this video. It's very, very good. Whew. There's just a ton of like the fan content that's come out, like this, where just a lot of thought and effort has gone into it. You see it all the time. There's just to bring up the fanfics. Once again, just because they show up all the time on when I have EPD on. But there's people who have done the Equestria Fallouts of the world, who have written these serious novel-length stuff, and that they've just devoted, a ton, just so much of their time into a prize, just something that they love. Oh, we got a question.
We need Sleepy to boot some people from the main room so they can get a broadcaster from the Brony show to go into so they can broadcast directly.
Okay. Well,
ask politely.
Ask politely for the sake of every pony. Let's see, real quick. A question, Rocco. What kind of training did you have to have, to be able to work on, being a builder?
Yeah, I went through the training from the classical animation course I took in University. It was called Capilano College back then, but now it's known as Capilano University. But yeah, I went through the animation excuse me.
No, no problem.
The animation quotes from the school, because one of the most important thing about being a builder is we need to know what the animator expects from us. So basically, we need to know how to animate ourselves, and that will allow us to create the kind of character kind of build that would be the most efficient for the animators and poser to play around with and animate and do this stuff, or even draw additional drawings and stuff like that.
All right, well, that's good. Let's see, I think everybody in the Brony showroom is trying to get back up and linked. Looks like they got disconnected, but we'll have we definitely have a recording on all this, so if they need to, they can catch the audio on our podcast.
Well, it's time for Swarm of the Century.
More Fluttershy being silly.
Fluttershy being useless and detrimental to the town's existence.
But she was so helpful last episode.
Well, she sang last episode.
I've never seen.
She was moderately useful in Dragonshy.
Moderately useful.
Here she is, welcoming invasive species into Ponyville. Just bring them right in. That's what happened to the Great Lakes in the United States.
Oh yeah, the cops, right? The Asian cops. I think I saw that on the Discovery Channel or something like that a while ago.
Yep.
We're upsetting Nightmare Flare by saying Fluttershy is not detrimental to anything, you crazy ponies.
Yes, they are cute but destructive.
So how are we looking for?
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
We're trying to get it all. Get that all figured out. They're just going to have to
This place isn't going to clean
if
itself.
No Pony leaves, for the other group, then
Celestia will be here tomorrow.
yeah. If all you guys could jump over to the actual Brony showroom and open up a slot, that way they can actually watch the episode too. Because unfortunately we are maxed and they lost our channel.
Start reading them one at a time.
Just checking.
It would increase the quality for everybody involved.
Pretty please.
Please.
This would be an awful lot easier if there weren't two of us here getting under each other's feet.
Great idea. You clean. I'll go see how everyone else's preparations are coming.
Or maybe I should...
Princess Celeste.
What happened to the
We
rest of her
couldn't fit
name?
it all in.
We couldn't fit it all in. You can't hang a banner that says "Welcome, Princess Celeste."
I always
Take it
wonder
down and drive
why
in.
Princess. She's a monarch with supreme power and power on both, actual ability and political power. So why not queen?
I know the answer. The answer is because Disney has made it so queens are bad. And pretty much the assumption, at least when it was being created, is that you couldn't call it Queen Celestia because queens are considered mean and, like the Red Queen and everything like that. But if you have a princess, princesses are always good.
Especially
how about
Disney has capitalized so heavily on the princess line.
So how about Lady? Pardon my lack of knowledge in those, like Western titles and stuff.
Twilight, Pinky.
Like how about Lady? Wouldn't Lady Celestia sounds fine? Or
I think Princess is fine. Queen Celestia maybe a little bit more apt, but.
Solar Empress, author of all of life.
So, Brony's show chat, does it look like everything's up and running for you guys? It looks like we're set. Yay. Hey, nice to have you guys back. Sorry.
They're amazing. What are they? I'm not sure.
sure. And
But you know,
with
if
other two.
if it's Queen Celestia, I could do this on her behalf. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save our Queen. There, that's why they didn't want to use Queen. Any British feel out there? Did I offend you? Sorry, I'm a Canadian. I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't mean to.
No, people are liking the singing. Goodness me. And of course, now the chat just explodes.
Yeah, now it's just gone.
I need to fly. This is way too boring for me.
Yeah, the next draw will be coming after this episode. So people were asking.
Yep.
Rarity, those outfits are gorgeous. Thank you, Twilight. Nice to hear someone appreciates my talent.
Next time we do this, we'll drop the $300 to, open the room and everything. It's just that live stream isn't open on Sundays to take orders, it seems. Unfortunately, it is $300.
What are they?
Well, there's other options like Justin TV, because I like watching a bunch of fighting game streams and stuff. And I know, like, I Play Winner and all those guys like that. They have thousands of people watching, and they don't have anything like this.
Okay.
And they stream from like arcades and stuff that's remote, not from apartments.
Yeah. It works. We'll get stuff figured out.
Oh, the decorations.
This is the first try.
I really hope everything comes together.
We got to get used to this live streamings.
Lunar Republic versus Solar Empire. That sounds like something out of Things of the Solar Empire or Sword of the Stars.
Okay, hold on. Let me let Chef warm up for that explanation. Chef, you want to explain that in your feelings?
The new Lunar Republic. It's a fantastic song set done by Not a Clever Pony. And he had a whole cycle of songs, and people have turned it into this sort of Team Edward, Team Jacob thing, which is silly, but it's what fan communities do. Also, Paris Sprites in the eyes, oh my god.
Yep. You're now stating that, the pony community is intentionally trying to be like the Twilight community? Is that what you're saying? All right.
No, I would never compare My Little Pony to Twilight. I'm saying that such arbitrary, silly divisions are similar to it.
I know. Stop fooling around.
But it does have, both of them do involve Twilight sparkles.
Oh God! See, now they're like, get him out of here! Get him out! I'm getting kicked off my own show.
So, thank you for joining Bronyville. This is myself. I am Apple Cider. Joining me is my co-host D-Rock. Hi, Rocco. How you doing? I am a bad person.
I love this scene with the Paris Sprites just messing with Dash.
Paris Sprite bikini.
Don't worry, I watched undergrads. I'm far worse than you guys.
Are you okay? Gross.
Wow. Right now I'm looking at the chat, and my brain just cannot compute with all those chat being streaming in. So I probably gonna miss a lot of questions being intended for me, but I'm pretty sure I will make my returns sometime in the future. So yeah. Oh my God! I've seen the room.
We might just make it in time.
Thanks to Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, Nostalgia Critic. Yes.
I've got a real problem. You've got a real problem, all right? And a bad.
Why are you so awesome, ass Nightmare Flare? Because he's on our show, duh.
Because I'm so pathetic, so extremely pathetic that I suddenly become extremely awesome. The whole one extreme led to another.
I'm sure she can tell how to stop people all the time.
So you looped around back to Extreme Awesome.
Yeah, as I said, it's like Snips and Snails, so turbo lame that they become awesome.
Yeah, like Taiji symbol. I mean, once you go to one the extreme of one side, you come out from the other side. I don't know. Those are too much thinking for my feeble brain power.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to eat and get really, really fat until I come out the other end and come out really buff.
I don't think it works that way.
You know what? I'm going to apply that same logic. More lard, more butter.
God save the queen!
Here's all those apples you wanted, Fluttershy.
Yeah, no, I saw that part. The Celestia get carried away by those pests.
I got it. No pony can herd like Applejack. Yeah, we can drive it back into the forest. All wrestling will need every pony's help to do it. Twilight, you and Rarity wait on
Famine,
I'll
death,
help
destruction.
like a funny.
No pony will be safe.
Fluttershy, stay on top.
Well, someone already drawn the apocalypse pony ahead of me. In fact, Robot Chicken did that first, so it's been done.
Yeah, pretty much. They have that My Little Apocalypse pony scene, which I actually don't have in here. 12 hours of ponying.
All right, y'all. Here goes.
Though I do have Robot Chicken's sketches later on, particularly around the Sonic Rain Boom. Okay, here's a question. Jan94, Rocco, who is your favorite pony?
The princess could arrive at any moment. That's why each of y'all.
That's a tough one. I think I'm bouncing between Applejack and Rarity. I like Applejack's personality better, but I can relate the pain Rarity goes through in that episode suited for success, yes.
Yeah, that particular episode has a lot of love from artists because they're well aware of the whole, you need to change this, you need to change that. And you're like, no, it's right as it is now.
Yeah, I feel the pain when Rarity has to bow to the pressure from her friends with their unprofessional opinion.
Couldn't have done it without you.
And I think it's especially harder to hear it from Fluttershy because it seems to me that Fluttershy would be the one who could possibly understand what Rarity do the most, but she still just ended up like the other four friends saying the most noobish thing. Yeah, noob.
Help myself. We don't have time to keep
Question, let's see, from Lord Nar. What is your opinion of derpy hooves?
Dave. Dave.
Is that, are you doing, all right, so now Rock is doing the official voice for Derpy Hooves now. He has been cast for the voice actor, so give us what Derpy Hooves actually sounds like now. Well, how are we going to expect Derpy to sound like in a season 2, which you are not actually a part of?
Unfortunately, I didn't participate anything with the season 2, and I wouldn't. I stay away from asking my friends about season 2 since in production, and they're not supposed to tell me anything, so I never even bothered to ask. It's the general rule of thumb in the industry. Don't want to get my friends into any uncomfortable, hot water and stuff like that. So I just patiently wait for the second season along with all of you here.
silly instruments for 1 second? You're ruining
That's cool. Episode is just about to wrap up, so we better get last questions in until we need to go over and have our next guest, Eurobeatbrony, on. Let's see. Oh, gotta say, not right now, Eurobeat. I know you're very, very,
Euro's an awesome guy too, but hey, thank you very much for coming on, Rocco. It's been cool,
yep.
And
we will definitely. Go ahead.
And hopefully we can get you on for a full episode in the future.
I'll be back.
Exactly, yes.
Did you have a good time? They were asking.
Oh yes, this is awesome, and thank you guys for having me here. Especially the fact that I came to you guys according to a friend's a little bird telling me to contact you guys for getting this guest and stuff.
So, in other words, you'll be back.
I'll be back. Yes. Just say so, and I'll be back.
All right, you just made everyone's day, or at least this live chat's day. All right, thank you very much, there, Rocco. You've been great, and we can move over and have our good friend Eurobeat on. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, and I'll be around listening to you guys. Thank you.
Take well, Brony.
Will you please leave me alone?
And they wanted me to learn dubstep. I've been learning production, actually. I do have some of the down, but it's possible, just not likely. We'll put it that way.
Okay. Yep. I think everybody's trying to get that. Let's see, dubstep's already been done.
Yeah, that's sort of Alex S's territory, and he kind of does. He definitely already does it better. So.
Thank you, every pony.
And hereby I declare that
got the question of just from Zeo Ban, or Nazio, the ban I think is an extra point. Just curious, do you have any advice for someone who wants to start getting into making songs, remix or original?
That's kind of a hard one insofar as, well, it depends on the kind of music you want to do. Well, if you're doing just normal stuff, obviously, the best thing I could suggest is learn an instrument. One of the quickest things, one of the best things that I can advise is have something to play it out, to hear how it sounds. Just write down all the ideas that you have. At any point. Learn an instrument, write all your ideas down, learn a program if you can, or at least just record what you have. Just write what you can. Just do a lot of writing to start. Honestly, if you're doing Eurobeat, just get the sounds down. There's samples for that now. There's never been a better time to learn how than now. So, just honestly, the only thing I can think of is start. Just do what you can. Learn any instrument. It doesn't have to be piano, guitar. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can advise. It's sort of a broad way to go, sort of a broad question, so I can only answer with a broad answer.
Okay. Well, we got our episode done, so it's now French winter wrap-up time, which I believe that this is actually still pretty crazy. But let's do this. So I can tell you what, I'll let the French winter wrap-up clear up a little bit. Before we get you to sing out, but
I'm seeing Nightmare Flare here. Do I like bananas? Well, Nightmare, my opinion on bananas has not been clarified, but I find that the best ones come on the moon!
Hey, calm down, you kids. Oh, you silly fillies. Oh, let's see.
That kind of threw it out.
So, let's see. So I will. I'll turn this down because you got two requests. One, we need to have you sing the Luna, at least the Luna chorus. So I'll turn the actual show audio all the way down.
Oh, gosh,
and here you go, right here on live.
All right, let's see. For 1,000 years I waited here for you, waited every night, for I thought you were the answer to my life. Days turned into years and into centuries, patience had to fade. Don't you see that there is vengeance in my eyes? Won't you cry for me? I'm as lonely as I've ever been. I am forced back into the start. Is there any way to fix a broken heart? I am
the creature that feeds on dreams and turns into nightmares and all kings of sea. You, your misfortune, look me in the eye. The way to my anger is infinite night.
Wow, this went someplace really...
All right, someone was asking for him right off the bat. I could not resist.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I think you just have a lot more fans.
I have the chills.
How
I have
did you
the
not
chills.
break your voice?
It's been a while since I've sung. I've been fighting a cold, actually. This is the tail end, so hopefully that didn't rape too many ears there.
Wow, that was pretty amazing. I think what we'll have to do for the is there's a few that want you to do the announcer voice again that you did on our side, but I think we'll wait and we need to have you on for another episode. So we can work on that. Besides, I'd actually like to get a...
Look forward to next time
I'd like
on
to,
The Brony Show.
The Brony Show.
Starring Lawrence Fishburne. I have no idea how he sounds.
God, I love you, Eurobeat. Please come with us on every show. You should be on every one of our dumb podcasts.
Oh, if I had time, I would try to be on so many.
Yep.
Come on, throat spray. Okay.
Whew.
Oh, wow.
This is like the third Alex S. song thing that's come up during your segment. It's kind of... I find it everybody's kind of like, damn, really? Again?
Hey, no worries, man. If anything, he and I have he's done a tune of mine at some point, so in a way he's related. Yeah.
Don't worry, there are some of your songs in here.
Yeah, we did. We just... That's just like, all right, we layered everything. Oh, crap, Eurobeat wants to be on.
No worries. Honestly, I came on at too late a time for you to plan for that, so it's fair.
Let's see.
Digi Doodle Doo, I love you too. No homo. Not sure if you're a...
But if you are, it's all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, while I look through this, everybody's trying to, the Brony showroom looks like it's still a little bit desynced, so, you know, I'm sorry you have to deal with a little bit of an offness. But, you know, it's just, it's derpitude. Just so everyone does know, I'm checking the iTunes right now. We do have 180 ratings on iTunes. If you do look at it, we have 177 5-star reviews. If I go check the hot stuff right now, last night we were in the top 75 on TV. So let me go. Okay, go for the question while I search this.
Rainbow on the SyncTube channel wants to know if you will make smaller songs like Pony Polka.
It's a good question. There are a couple tunes that I haven't done from season 1. Honestly, I don't know if there's a lull in season 2, or if they're just not that good, which is incredibly unlikely because Ingram is amazing. If there's a lull for any reason, I could fall back on that, on those. I have done very short songs before. If I remember right, Cupcakes was a very short song, so it's possible. And to Inukotsu about Reason, anything that can make music that sounds good, go for it. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here.
Yeah, I'm checking our spot right now. Just as a little fun thing that you can do, if any of you actually do have us on iTunes, there's a fun way for us to game the system on iTunes real quick. If you actually all and do this real quick, load up your iTunes and then unsubscribe and resubscribe. iTunes does not notice each unsubscribe, but they do notice each resubscribe. So you can totally game the system. So make us look good. That's what another podcast did that a while back. They wanted they were like, all right, everybody unsubscribe from it at once and then resubscribe. Doho.
There's some good questions here.
Yeah, let's see. Go for it. What we got next?
Mind if I take one from the list?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
There's tons coming through, so pick it at your leisure.
I'm seeing one from Neon Calzeria. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. For how long it takes. It really depends on the remix. Average rule of thumb, it takes about 3 days, for homework, for school, and all that. The shortest I've done is within the day that it was released. The longest I've spent is a couple of months with a couple of different songs at the same time. The main theme, actually, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders took about a month each. But remixing some of the other ones were more to the extent of 2-3 days, Fan of Doctor Who. I've never watched the Doctor Who series of any sort, but I've heard good things about it.
Well, how hard is it for some of the really short songs, to go ahead and turn those into full-length songs? I know that's kind of come up.
That's a good question. It really depends on the song. Cupcakes didn't take very long for me to get the concept down. Actually, initially I thought of making that one into that was the one that I thought of doing death metal vocals on, because around that time, Cupcakes the Fic was slightly new. So I don't know if it's a quick little song. Sometimes it'll connect with a different Eurobeat idea I've heard before. And it won't take very long for me to get that across. Alternatively, some of the longer songs actually take longer to get right, because there's less that I have to include. There seems to be a large accounting for accuracy in among some of the fans, so I try to respect that. So actually, the shorter ones take shorter.
All right. So you're collecting everything here. Taking a look at some of the questions. Some of them are unrelated, like do you play online games, i.e., can I play on Steam with you?
I do have Steam. I occasionally play some Hat Fortress too. Not very often. I'm actually very busy this year, but it's not impossible. I believe I am Eurobeat Guy on Steam. I'm not entirely sure. Let me dig that up. I could be Eurobeatbrony there for all I know.
Prepare for 500 invites there.
I've also hung out. I do play a little Minecraft. I don't remember the server or servers I've been on, but yeah, I do a little bit of that. I really don't have much time for games, so honestly, a lot of these requests, even if I do accept them, we probably won't hang out all that much. No offense, it's not that I don't like you guys. It's more to the extent of if I'm on Steam, I'm not doing homework, or I'm not doing other remixes, or I'm not doing Ponybeat, actually. So it's sort of an interesting dichotomy of time there. Wait a minute, why is Steam opening up 2 different ways? That is so weird. Okay.
Tell you what, Eurobeat. One quick little thing, just probably to make all of our mods a little happy. We'll give a shout out. Just read off the name. Probably say hello to Nubify, because he's helping the main room a whole ton.
Yeah, I'm seeing him a lot. Nubify, you are doing excellent work. Keeping that chat in line. Keep being awesome. Keep doing your thing. Fantastic work. Keep it up.
Yep. Just want to help you. Thank you, mods out for containing the crazy.
Yeah. Anyone who's helping get this done, there's a lot of people to keep orderly, I guess. So definitely Nightmare.
Oh, and Nightmares.
Absolutely. Anyone who is helping in the chat on either side of the podcast, everyone who's getting this together, you're all doing fantastic work. And, yeah, Nightmare, Notified. I'm not sure all the names of who's doing moderation or anyone who's just helping out. Obviously is doing fantastic work, and keep it up.
Yay.
Okay, we're getting close to singing time. I'm going to pause you guys. That way, you don't distract me too much. I've got it. Here we go.
I have never seen
about
such
to happen.
beautiful creatures. Butterflies don't fly as high as my cloud home, and I had never been near the ground before.
What is this place filled with so many wonders, casting its spell that I have known? The birds in the trees and the cute little bunnies, birds flying trees and bees with the honey.
and I owe it all to the Pegasus Force. Sent to me the ground I'd seen to be free. I'd return here sooner and never leave. Yes, I love everything. My roommates just walked in while we were doing that, too.
It's okay. They get to replay it so people can record it.
It's okay.
Biting off more than you can chew is just what I'm afraid of.
So I'm gonna need to roll out in just a little bit, Euro.
All right.
Just thanks for coming along.
No, thanks for having me. Glad that I could show up.
Yep, and now coming up we have Sibsy. So let me Sibsy and her friend. Actually, who was it?
Yep. You're always welcome to come back on the show. You're a great guest, and hopefully we'll see you on the show again in Season 2, and you're working in the middle of Eurobeat Volume 2.
Definitely. You guys are a great host. And for all you guys listening on live stream, on iTunes and all that, you guys are fantastic. You guys have been excellent. I work on Brony Volume anything for you guys because you've been such excellent fans. And I look forward to making more for you.
All right, you guys. Thanks a ton, Euro. We'll have you on soon enough.
Keep being awesome. Love you guys.
Cool.
Peace.
Oh, man, he can talk, and that's awesome because it makes our life so much easier.
See, I think we've really found sort of a good rhythm for this. You know, we got the awesome mods in the Brony Show IRC. We got people asking questions that we can then ask. That makes things much more interesting.
Yeah, well,
I think.
Are you ready for a lot more interesting there, Chef? Because I think it's our biggest throw right now. All right.
I think so.
I'm going to hit the add to conference. I'm scared. I'm not sure if my body is prepared for this. Let's see. Oh, they're connected now. We got a little bit of background noise there. On the line right now, we have Sibsy and Raven. They are the current production staff. We're getting echo off that machine. There.
On the line right now, we have Sibsy and Raven.
Oh no!
Sorry about that. We're getting crazy feedback right now. Might have to play with the speakers a little bit.
I'm sorry, but please. All right. Oh, thank you.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Chef, just tell me once everything's kind of cleared up a little bit.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but I told you. Try again.
We're working. And everybody be nice about Season 2 info, because Sibsy is one of the lead, I believe the lead storyboarder for MLP FIM. And also we have Raven in with her at this time, who's also another storyboarder over there. So they know all the secrets, they know all the Season 2s, but we can't ask because they're not telling. So let me hit this button again and see if they're still there. Hello? Are we safe now?
Hello?
Hey, you're safe. We're not getting crazy echoes. Hey, guys.
Hi.
All right. Excellent.
We can't have the chat window open because it gives a bad reverb, so we're gonna have to relay everything to us.
Okay, no problem. We can read that off to you. Very great to have both of you on. As we will say, super enthusiastic. Love the show. You guys do a great job, a la this huge community that's popped up. So.
Well, that's good because we work our butts off for you guys.
We are super glad you do.
Yeah. Tell you what, give us 1 second. I have to move talk to Chef real quick. Chef, we got people on the show.
Oh my God!
Does this mean we're legitimate now? Does this mean we're not just crazy? No, we're still crazy.
I think we may still be hacks on some level.
Okay.
But, you know, now that we have some actual official show people on, we're quasi-legitimate.
Yep. So,
That's what we're here for.
So, let's just go through the quick kind of backgrounds, how you both kind of got to here, and what exactly you do over there at Studio B. Just the basics.
Sure. Well, I'll go first. This is Sabrina, aka Sibsy. I pretty much started in animation. I went to Sheridan College in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. I took a 3-year course there. And as soon as I graduated, I took a test for that Ed, Edd n Eddy show. I got accepted, and I moved 2,000 miles away from my family and friends and started working. And after I was done there, I just applied to Studio B, and I started doing some Martha Speaks, some Kid vs. Cat. And then when they said, hey, we're doing this new My Little Pony, Lauren Faust has created it, and at first I was like, okay, well, My Little Pony's pretty cool, watched when I was a kid, but as soon as I saw the designs, I was like, yep, I'm in. I was super stoked. So that's pretty much it. It's not really that interesting of a story.
Oh, no, that's fine. And how about you, Raven?
Well, it's kind of similar. I went to college. I went to AI Art Institute in Chicago. I'm from the States.
Don't worry, it's okay. You're all right, hiding up there in the Great Vancouver area.
But I dropped out of college when I got some notice that Ed, Edd n Eddy, my favorite show at the time, was going to be doing another season. And somebody who knew the people at the studio was like, oh, you should do a test because you already draw those characters. I did the test, got accepted, moved to Vancouver, worked on Ed, Edd n Eddy for a few years, and in between there, before working on My Little Pony, I spent some time off to get married and get my citizenship up here and everything, so.
All right.
Well, very cool.
Very, very cool. Let's see. I'll tell you what, we can round robin this because I'm sure both me and Chef have plenty of questions because we're super excited having you both. I think the big question, considering the fact you are on the current production staff, is what do you think of all these weird people obsessing over this show made for little girls?
It's pretty good because it keeps us having a job.
Makes for some interesting conversation at work.
Yeah, we do look a lot of fan art. Like I said before, we don't really read too much fan fiction. I think it's because really we just don't have time. Our schedule is so tight. We've got, we had 5 weeks to do a board on season 1, and then Lauren pushed for us to have an extra week on season 2, which really helped because season 2 is, holy cow, it's going to be
quite epic.
It's going to be so much better than season 1.
That answers the question. That answers one question out there.
The one question on everyone's mind.
Yeah, emotion-wise, action-wise, it improves on everything.
It's like
awesome to hear.
Everything you knew about the characters in season 1 is just like the beginnings. Season 2, actually, Raven and I were discussing earlier before we came online that there's just so much more emotion in the characters and so much into their psyches and why they are the way they are. You seem to learn more about the characters in season 2, and maybe if there's a particular character you don't like too much, I know a lot of people don't like Applejack, or a lot of people don't like Rainbow Dash. Season 2 could possibly change that. So, yeah. Only time will tell, really.
Every episode seems to have, an emotional hook.
Mm-hmm. This has gotten me really excited. Excited to the point of okay, I'm getting excited over My Little Pony, but then going but I really like that show.
I really like season 2.
Okay.
Honestly, we're not just tooting our own horns here. Everyone that's worked on it, it's just. It's going to be so much better.
Yeah, everyone pushes themselves as much as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just. Do you have a quick question? Because Chef and I've got another one kind of lined up.
Sure. What do you got?
Okay, well, let me do this one. So, just with, and this is just kind of a little stipulation question on my side. I know that Hasbro kind of said in the beginning when dealing with Faust was just like, listen, we want more of a slice of life, you know, we want kind of these little tiny episodes that don't have, you know, too big of a consequence, and that was primarily season 1. I was kind of wondering, since, you know, of the amount of publicity and popularity that the show has gotten, have you gotten a little bit more leeway, or has there just been a little bit more of like, yeah, you guys, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, obviously you're doing the right things?
Honestly, that's not really our job.
Oh, okay.
It's like, honestly, it's the writers that control, you know, to a big extent what happens in every episode. You know, there are many times where, well, pretty much every episode we have to go through with Jason and Woody and pick out what works and what doesn't work, and sometimes we'll write characters and, like, you know, Twilight wouldn't do that, or that's not Applejack, and we fix it, you know.
Yeah, in that sense, we do get quite a bit of leeway. Like, we're able to say, like, this doesn't fit, or we can condense this, or we can really make this shine, like that kind of stuff. Like, we can really embellish.
But again, like, the main storylines aren't really up to us. So
no problem there.
That's our deal. And again, we don't get the scripts until like months after they're written. So we don't even have any conversations with the writers. A lot of people, I think, might be under the impression that we're able to communicate with the writers, but it seems like once the script is done and written, that's it. That's what we have to work with, and we have to work around it.
Creatively.
Yeah.
But Woody and Jason they talk to the writers, don't they?
They must.
Yeah, like they have some kind of feedback, and of course they've always got the best interest of the show in mind.
It does seem like you guys just spend a ton of time just like, no, we can't talk of anything. We're in the mix of it right now, getting this show out.
It's working.
Jason seems like a really cool guy. So I mean, he does. I guess he probably keeps a pretty close eye on things, like you said.
Don't worry about it. I'll put it on
I'm just kind of like, ponies!
4.
My brain.
Wait a minute. 3.
What can I do?
I mean, Jason and Woody have to deal with so much stuff during the day. Like, they're swamped all the time. They're not only dealing with storyboards, they're dealing with music, they're dealing with animation, they're dealing with edits and animatics and
multiple episodes at once.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't envy their job, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe their paycheck, but not their job.
So, we have a whole load of questions from the Peanut Gallery.
Best Brony,
yes, she is. Woohoo! Validation.
So yeah, that was the first one. Who is best pony, and what is your favorite episode?
Okay, well,
Dickbell, DKBL.
Mine is Twilight. Although a close second is Rainbow Dash. As I've said before, I'm sure a few people online have seen at work, they like to say I'm a bit of a combination of the two. Twilight, I'm very organized. My desk is always clean. I like to have things on time, and I'm just very, like, straight. But then I'm also ready to punch someone in the face if they piss me off. So,
I want to see Twilight punch someone in the face.
Yeah, me too. So, Twilight for sure, Rainbow Dash close second, and my favorite episode would probably be Suited for Success, because again, it's the artist show. I mean, we go through that every single day at work. You know, we have client notes come in, and they're like, oh, we like this, but we don't like that. Why don't you try changing it, and it'll be funnier. And it's not always funnier, but we kind of have to do what they say, and then it's out of our hands. So I think most artists can relate, I would think, to Suited for Success. So that's my personal favorite. Raven?
Well, I know he's not a pony, but my favorite character is Spike. A guy to have around, the scenes around a bunch of girls, and he's kind of the man out in a way, I guess. And well, I'm kind of biased. Like, there's some really cool stuff with him coming up that I can't talk about.
Confirmed for season 2.
Believe me, it hurts us, I think, more than you guys, because we know all this stuff.
We want to talk about it so bad.
Well, we can totally, once the season's done, if it is all possible and you guys are not in the trenches, we can have you on and just be like, and then this happened, and then this happened. But the problem is by that time, and it's kind of been leaking out, is that S3 is likely on the way, and you're going to have even more stuff that you can't talk about.
Yeah. I know. It's painful. Your favorite episode?
My favorite episode is Cutie Mark Chronicles, because I like origin stuff, and it was hilarious to see Pinky in her humble origins as a rock farmer. That's like one of the funniest things to me.
So let's see, the Peanut Gallery trying to find any particular fun questions that we got going.
Yeah, they were kind enough to throw up a paste bin, but some of these are like season 2 questions, season 2 questions, season 2 questions. Like you can't answer season 2 questions.
I do have a little question on my side, and this one's going to be a little bit like unreasonable, but whatever can be done. If it came down to the point that, Hasbro actually approached your team and was like, the show is doing really well and doing popular, let's do either a straight-to-DVD or an actual, TV show. Or, not TV show, but, a movie. I know that there's been so much rumbling of people like, they need a movie, Would you go insane?
It's funny because I thought, when I worked on the Discord episode, oh my god, it's very good. When I worked on the Discord episode, it seems like 20 months ago, I thought that was going to be some straight to DVD thing, but I guess that didn't happen. So, I mean, it's not out of the question. It would be cool. I would totally be on for it.
Me too. In a heartbeat.
They tend to give us the 2-parter episodes at the end of the seasons when we're all dead and tired, and here, do this really epic show in, 5 weeks, and there's 4 of us working on it. We just want to kill ourselves because, yes, you do get tired of ponies. When you're so close to it, it's hard. You can't step away. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When you're overwhelmed.
You're mired in ponies.
Okay. Well, let's see what the paste bin has. Chef, what good ones do we still have in there?
Let's see. So, Christian Grass said inside baseball, but
nice day.
Completely different. Yeah.
Raven, you can take this one. I'm going to say something rude.
Oh, goodness.
No,
Dirt's coming out.
Yeah, really different because on Ed and Eddie, the process was so different. We had perhaps more say in what actually happened because, even though we'd have a script, it was a kind of used as an outline, and Danny would later take what we've done and rewrite the dialogue to fit it. So, I see that as a bit more of an organic process, but of course it's murder, too, because when you do something wrong, it's really wrong. It can stray totally away from what the director wants, and then you are stuck redoing it.
And you cry yourself to sleep every night.
You do cry yourself to sleep. And sleep under desks when you've got a deadline, as I was famous for doing.
Oh my.
Raven had a bit of a nest at AKA.
Yeah.
But yeah, Studio B is a little, for the most part, it was more 9 to 5 than Ed and Eddie.
Although you guys told me when I came on My Little Pony that I wouldn't have to work so hard, and I found myself still working really hard. So.
It's because season 2 is so much more epic.
Yes.
Yeah, they could have just reined it in. They could have been like, all right, let's just duplicate what we did before. But no, they wanted to bring extra magic.
They went off, and I'm glad they did. 'Cause like I said earlier, you really kind of get to know the characters a lot more in season 2.
And as a reporter, it's nice to have, like, a challenge. Like, you can, every episode that I worked on in season 2, it felt like I can take this one, like, pick this one or two moments in the script that is, like I said, like an emotional anchor, and you build the whole thing around it, and you can really, like, craft a little story. Like, that is a really fun, rewarding feeling.
Power.
Yes, power.
And quick little my girlfriend here, Starry Night, has a question from the Peanut Gallery. What do you have, sweetie?
Well, I have 2 questions. One person really wants to know what your favorite pastries are, and one other person wants to know what your favorite episodes were to work on.
Oh, can we? I can't.
We'll have to say.
if it is in season 2, you can say it is season 2, I suppose.
Yeah. God, you know what's funny? My favorite pastry, was that the first question?
That is the first question. I like a nice cream puff. You know, those are good.
I like those little Italian rolls with the cream in the middle.
Cannoli.
The cannolis. I grew up, Italian family. So yeah, I have to say those. My favorite episode that I worked on. I'm gonna get beat up now.
Oh, great! The 6th of the community is coming right after you.
I know, but my very first episode was Dragon Shy, and reading the script, I remember with my partner Nicole at the time, halfway through the script, I was like, I want to effing kill Fluttershy. She's driving me crazy.
Is Nicole crazy?
Which was kind of the point of the episode. So I kind of took that emotion when I was drawing it, and a lot of the Rainbow Dash expressions and comments in there are pretty well spot on. So that was okay. But yeah, I did a lot of Fluttershy and Cutie Mark Crusaders. Who I didn't really like that much at first. They've grown on me. They're okay. I guess my favorite episode from season 1 would either have to be Bird on the Roof, because I was actually able to do some kind of funny cartoon stuff for a change. Like, I'm sure you're all familiar with it. There's, the Benny Hill sequence and the chase, and I was allowed to be a little bit more wacky with the characters, which for me, that's a big thing. Just to be able to do a funny episode and one that's not so emotional.
Although that one, it kind of did get there at the end.
Well,
just like
Fluttershy sad.
Yeah, catching the ashes in her hands.
So, probably Bird on the Roof for me, and stuff on season 2 I can't talk about.
Yeah, I'll just say that my favorite involves Spike and Rarity.
Gasp! And we haven't seen it yet. Oh.
It's from season 2.
Oh yeah.
So I cannot say anymore.
Oh no, that relationship's still ongoing. Let's see, did you have another one, Starry? Or either of you actually?
Well, yeah, there's one question where, let's see, Jody Jim wants to know, it keeps going up. How do you guys feel about so many background ponies being embraced by the fandom and given extensive fan-in, such as Derpy, Lyra, Octavia, and DJ Pone 3?
I'm okay with it. I wouldn't, I don't want to break people's hearts, but everyone's like, oh, they should get their own episodes and whatever, and like, it's not going to happen. Like, it's just, realistically, it's not going to happen.
Well, there's a certain point where you, like, we don't want to do, like, fan service, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's, like, we do love that people are, loving them so much, like, and of course, like, we call them, but we don't focus on it necessarily.
And there are some benefits to that as well, because that kind of ensures that, so there's a whole bunch of, like, crazy background fanning, but, you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff getting messed up. With they're like, oh, well, these characters are obviously, this, and this. As long as you don't touch on them, they remain that.
Yeah. See, it's like we're in control of the main 6, and you guys are in control of anything else you want in the background, because
that's a good way to put it.
We really only have time for the main 6. And, I mean, there's a little bit of thought, I'm sure, in season 2 stuff where, you know, back on ponies. You know, like I was talking about the whole Berry Punch thing in season 1 where when I saw her design, I was like, yep, she's a drunk one. I'm going to put her in. And I wanted her to burp after she drank, and I guess standards and practices took it out. But, I mean, the fans caught on to that. Like, they totally get it. So that made me feel good, that even though I felt like something was taken away from me, it was given back tenfold by all you guys, because you saw it, you got it.
That probably has a lot to do with I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, bronies, but it seems like that lends a lot, like, there's an interactivity there that, like, if we did stop to focus on those characters, it would be like taking it away. Like,
To some degree, I mean, I think everybody wants to have, like, dude, Noctavia and Scratch were totally hanging out, and they had this episode that's so great, but, you know, then you guys could totally go a different way that makes everybody go, oh, okay, all right, I guess we can work that in.
Yeah.
We had a question of if you guys had favorite background ponies. I think Sabrina, you answered that just Berry Punch because you know you had that intention from the start.
Yeah, Berry Punch I like. I'm sure there's another. I like the. I'm sorry, I don't know all their names like you guys do. I like Rose or whatever. With the pink hair. I know she's got like no character, but I just like her colors. I'm like, oh, I like her. That's it. Another background.
Yep. Let's see. They're still coming in by the droves, trying to help out. Let's see. Chef, did you have any from the paste bin?
The paste bin was pretty much the ones that I didn't ask for related to season 2.
Everybody like.
and as much as I'm sure we would love to have you answer season 2, we understand that you can't.
No, I mean you can ask and we can say yay or nay, like, or we could work around it. I don't know.
How awesome is Luna in season 2? Oh.
You will be quite pleased.
Okay. There you go. There's all the Luna fans can now.
Luna in season 2 confirmed.
Hey, well, let's go through. If you guys can think of what are all the season 2 things you can confirm. Main 6 confirmed. How many episodes can we confirm that?
How many did we do?
Altogether?
Like a lot, like season 1, I think.
26.
Came them out, yeah.
Okay. So 26 confirmed.
Yep, 26.
Looks where you're going, like me.
26 episodes in season 2 confirmed.
All right, we're getting.
You didn't take that to the bank.
Oh, God. Useless information.
Somewhere somebody is freaking out. Oh, God! 26. Just the same as before. How good is that?
I think you guys are doing like your countdown to season 2, and I know they're playing the Discord stuff, but I believe that there's going to be a slight break after that, and then the rest of season 2 will start airing in October, because it's still being animated, guys.
Yeah, well, I was kind of curious about that. I'm like, so you guys. What is kind of the process with on the time frame of like, okay, so Hasbro said, okay, we're going to do a second season, and now you've got episodes coming out. So you know, how's all that happening just time frame wise? What's the difference between when you guys finish an episode and it actually hits the TV?
Oh God, months.
Well, when did I started on the first one, not the Discord, but the one after that?
Yeah, because this was supposed to be end of season 1, and then they pushed it to the opening of season 2.
But I finished that one in January, and it's going to be airing in October.
Yeah,
so that's a big...
January and October for one episode, if that helps.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty much, if I had to take a guess just off of that, you're getting towards the end of season 2, you know, just on your animation side.
No.
Or mid, or where are you at?
Halfway through, I think.
Halfway? Okay.
And that's not including, you know, sound and effects and mixing, music, yeah. So that's just animation. But yeah, boards, we have 6 weeks. We get a script. We do thumbnails for about 3 weeks. We thumb out the whole show. Usually Well, season 1 was a bit different than season 2. Season 1, we had 2 people working on an episode, and we would pretty much just split the script in half. Like, we just count the pages and say, okay, I'll take the first half, you take the second half. Once in a while, we kind of split differently depending on who was the stronger board artist. The stronger board artist would take more action sequences or, stuff that required a little bit better acting. In season 2, we kind of had more of a junior-senior storyboard.
Like how AKA was arranged, actually.
Yeah. Well, the senior would pretty much thumb out the entire episode, and then the junior would basically start cleaning up to the final, the clean storyboard as we're going along, and just make the deadlines, because we really don't have a lot of time to do this stuff. And
some of the strong juniors would take on
chunks.
Thumbnailing chunks. Yeah. On season 2, both me and Sibsy were senior board artists.
Yeah.
And okay, we have another batch of stuff on a paste bin file, so the mods in the chat can let everybody talk again until they decide not to. We've got some stern but fair mods in this channel here. So, all right. So this is a silly question, but Rainbow Dash asks, what kind of pony would you be? A unicorn, an earth pony, or a Pegasus?
Well, duh, everyone knows mine.
This is already a
Pegasus for me.
I'd be a unicorn, because guess what? Otherwise I couldn't draw anything.
Have to hold everything in your mouth.
Yeah.
Screw you. We're part of a team. It's like a family, It's cool to have fans. Like, when we work on the Eds, it's terrible, because up in Canada here, when someone asks, what are you working on? Ed and Eddie. Well, what the hell is that?
Nobody
knew, because we never got it here. But now they say, My Little Pony. Like, oh yeah, there's some recognition, there's something to hold on to. And I really enjoy having fans.
I know I'm not an actor.
It doesn't creep me out. I had my obsessions growing up, although I'm 31 now and I still have my obsessions, so I'm the same with other things, you know what I mean? I got to work on Darkwing Duck,
Oh, yeah.
It was like a dream come true for me. Like, I never thought when I was 12 that one day I'd be drawing Darkwing Duck and my name would be on the cover with Tad Stones. Like, so I totally get the nerd-gasm. I totally understand the fandom. Like, I am one of those people. Just with other things, So, it's not cool.
Let's see.
Raven, do you think it's creepy?
I don't think it's creepy.
Yay, guys, they don't hate us.
That's good to know that the people that we're inviting to do a show with us don't hate us.
They just show up and they're hold on.
Ed and Eddie.
See, there you go.
I was a creepy fan, and I came to the studio to work on the show. Like, that's the utmost in creepy I can't do.
And then it ruined you for life.
No. I met all you people. It was good.
Some good term of it.
Ismboff, ISMBOF, he does music in the community, has a couple of pretty cool tracks. I asked, what do you guys listen to music-wise?
I listen to Ween, Tool, oldies. I have a lot of stuff that I like, I don't know. It's varied.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of ska.
Oh, like that.
I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I really love the Slackers, the Mad Caddies.
Yes, that was good.
But I also listen to a lot of crap. So I found that the older I've gotten, I don't care anymore what people think. I just listen to. I listen to my Little Pony songs in the car, and I make my husband listen to them, and I'm like, Dad, we're listening to ponies today.
My Little Pony songs.
Okay.
Dude, in the season 2 songs,
there's some fun ones in there.
I'm sure that this is a completely different department on with you guys, but you have the Daniel and I'm trying to remember the guy that does the background music, and I feel like such a dirt for it.
Anderson. William Anderson.
There you go, William Anderson. I am such a dirt.
I think that's it.
Yeah, but they really do such a stand-up job. One thing I do want to say, and I was thinking about this, who would you consider kind of the unsung heroes over there that are making the show work, that, maybe not get as much, and talk as much or show up as much to the community as a whole? You guys? All right.
It's funny, we go to cons and stuff, and fans always seem to want to meet the voice actors of shows.
Yeah.
And I get it, but...
And the writers and stuff, too.
Yeah, the writers, the artists, man. And I'm not just being super biased, but we really probably put in the most care and love for the work we do. And we're the most concerned about what the outcome is going to be. Like, oh my God, is this going to look crap? Are people going to hate it? And, we really think about that when we do our work. Mm-hmm. And no one ever seems to care about the artists and scenes.
We love you. We really
appreciate your work. Because you came on the show, and that's awesome.
Only because they kind of want the show, which is awesome.
But yeah, I know that y'all put a ton of work. I mean, this could very easily be just another crap Flash animated show, and it's not. So
I was really worried when they had told me. I think I was on Kid vs. Cat, and they're like, "You want to do My Little Pony? It's going to be in Flash." And I cried a little bit. I'm like, "Oh God, more Flash!" But God, those animators, they know what they're doing, and I don't want to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. That whole bloopers reel and stuff, and calling all the mistakes, and it kind of hurts.
Yeah. You didn't include the blooper reel on this.
No, I know. It's just, I get it. It's just OCD.
It's the nature of a fandom to do that kind of thing.
And maybe that's the part of the fandom I'm not so keen into. But it's just because we know how freaking hard people work and how many hours they did it, and it's just going to happen. It happened. It happened. All the crap shows we were kids when they were coloring cells wrong in their mouth.
Or disappearing back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It happens, but just let it go.
Well, that doesn't happen, thankfully, on our movies. They at least be having their backgrounds and their disappearing faces and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I can attribute it kind of to the entire sports thing. Regardless, they're always going to be upset with you because you missed that one free throw. They're always going to be upset with you about that one little thing, and you can't win them all.
But the problem is that most artists, are pretty emotional.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine the feeling of, someone watching their show like, I'm really proud of this. And then you realize you just completely forgot something that everybody's going to notice, and you just cringe.
Yeah, it happens. There's just no time.
It happens, and there's not a ton of them, so it's not like it's that...
Next season. I don't know.
So,
yes.
just one other thing to move on, and then I know there's a bunch of fan questions and everything. I'm, of course, Mike Hogg as always. But I totally derped. What do you other guys jump in?
Let's see. Lots of people are asking about the background ponies. Are they background ponies? Do they have names? Or are they just the backgrounders that get reused?
Well, you guys give them a name. Reuse different hair, different colors. Yeah. A lot of them have the same cutie marks. It's just because we have 6,500 cutie marks for every background pony. There's no time. There's no budget for that. So yeah, it happens. And I think I heard earlier, you guys were I don't know where I heard it, but apparently there was 8 Dopey's or something in one scene. Correct me if I'm wrong.
8 Lyras in one scene. It's that scene with the Celestia raising the sun. You can see 8 of them.
That's amazing. See, I don't even notice that one.
I think we kind of scared the chat a little bit because there's these people just like tripping. Oh God, we didn't mean to offend with the blue gorilla thing. We're so sorry. Please don't be mad at us.
Oh no.
It's like no.
No, don't worry about it. It's the nature of the thing.
You have angered them. Cower.
We're not going to draw ponies anymore.
We're not angry. We're not angry. We're just sad.
No, but it's the same thing I used to do. And I still do it on shows. I pick things apart.
But I think the difference is, we're 30 plus years old. When we were kids, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have all these outputs to complain and whatever. So it's just the nature of the beast, really.
It is.
Yep.
It's art.
I think Starry has a question that's probably been sitting there. Did you have something, baby?
Yeah, Jujitsu on Sing 2 wanted to know, what's your favorite song from the show?
Season 2 songs.
That's a cop-out.
We're dying
from
here.
Season 1. No, we're going to take it from Season 1.
Oh, we're getting...
I like Winter Wrap-Up.
I love Cutie Mark's Crusader song. Holy crap. When I first heard that song, and I might add, it was the good version of the song, not the one that was aired, I would put it on in the studio on my speakers 6 times a day and drive everyone crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm listening to the song again. I don't care what you guys say. And then when I found out they were using the other one, it made me cry inside because it's like, oh, this one's so much better. You had the good one in your hand. Yeah, so...
hey, this is for the chat. Quit asking about cupcakes. Seriously.
Calm down.
It's not cute. It's not funny. It's a terrible fanfic.
Raven, I've educated myself in the last week on cupcakes. I'm not even going to talk about it.
The less you guys know, the better off you are. It's good that way.
You might enjoy it. I haven't read it.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. You see, that's what you said about me. I won't read it. I refuse to read it. From what I know of it, I know enough.
Yeah. And besides, you guys don't read fic anyway. You really shouldn't because, we don't want to pollute the waters. We want all original smart ideas inside of there. You've done enough fun stuff as is with what you're working on.
Yeah, and then mix them into cups.
Oh God, it's happened.
Oh well. I guess you can see how that's in the spirit of the show.
So yeah, here I gotta be being the guy that put my hoof down and say, all right,
good going, everybody. You ruined Christmas.
I worked on that episode too with the cupcake song, so now it's
Well, okay. This will no. Tell you what, I'm not even. We're moving on.
So hey. I'm gonna say though, it is time for another draw.
That is true. That is true. It is drawing time. We are taking donations for just extra equipment and things.
I don't feel anything.
No, don't worry. This is all on our side. So what's the number that we have thus far there, Sandy?
The highest number we have right now is 1697. The last little bit of the donations have slowed down a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You can still get yourself a bunch of swag, so I'm going to hit my random number generator.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're going to go with 1146.
1146. Excuse me. Is Christopher Godal.
All right, good deal. So, more pony swag going out there.
That's halfway through. We're technically halfway through all the drawings. Yay!
We're halfway through the show.
How are you guys holding up? Never mind.
I need to step away and get a drink here shortly.
Okay, don't worry. I can hold it down if you need a drink.
See, I'm going to dehydrate into a husk. No. But we're hanging in there, and we're going to go the full 12, or in this case 13 hours, because we had our little snafus at the beginning. But hey, we're in our stride, and we're going to keep on going.
Yes,
I have loads of caffeine, and I have some pizza that's waiting over there, too.
It has been super fun and super awesome. Did you have one there?
Yeah, everybody's dying to know what they have to do to be able to hear the good version of the CMC song.
If I could give it to you, I would. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a CD coming out at some point.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Oh, sure. I'm 99.9% sure there's a CD. So, I don't know what version's going on, but it's in the mail, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. For a lot of the adult fans, they're not really big on the ponies, like the toys, even though I have, like, a little pony shrine sitting on top of my Drobo back here with all the little pocket ponies. And I totally did just go to Toys R Us yesterday and purchased 2 of the 12 packs of the blind bag ponies.
Me too.
But a lot of us really want is just the season 1 DVDs. Because, I mean, that would be a...
Not on DVD. No, it's not yet. Again, that's the part. It's only a matter of time. I mean, honestly, come on.
Yeah. I mean...
Put that out.
My wallet is ready. I just...
I mean, we have these... It also kind of breaks my heart because we have these really cool kind of maquettes that work of Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, and one of the Cutie Marks, I can't remember one of the literals of it, that were made, around the beginning of season 1, and they look amazing, and they put more over the air, and they're like, yeah, these are what the toys are going to look like, and they come out, and I was super stoked, I'm like, I'm going to buy all of them, and then the toys came out, and they didn't look like that, and I was not happy. I have the McDonald's ones, that's it.
Yeah, I have a Dash, a Derpy Luna, a McDonald's Pinkie Pie, and then the main 6 pocket ponies. Also, I have one of the Plague Doctor figurines from the Assassin's Creed games.
That's much better than what's on the shelves right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Burn, sick burn.
I'm getting scared tomorrow.
Hasbro's going to be like, yeah, we need to call a team meeting.
We're going to go out.
That's why Celestia's pink.
Like, we understand she's pink, but we're just going to keep it that way, okay?
Well, we actually asked about that, and they said that she's stellar. And it doesn't seem to make a difference, so why change it?
If it doesn't make a difference, then make her white.
I know. I'm with you guys.
You don't want to chance it.
Yeah.
You go
People
ahead.
keep asking, do you take the fans into account while making the episodes? Or is it just the writers go at it and you animate it?
Well, what do they mean by taking the fans into the account?
The exact wording is... Let me find it again. Question for Sibsy. How much do or do you not take the Bronies into account while making episodes?
Well, it's kind of funny because when we started season 2, we didn't really know that much of the Bronies yet. It was just coming into light. So it was almost too late for us at that point to incorporate anything. I remember someone asked me on the chat the one night I was on about like pop culture references in season 2, and at the time it was 11:30 at night, I was half asleep. I didn't understand what they meant, but if they're listening, yes, there are a few pop culture references in season 2. I can't tell you what they are, but they're in there. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of new stuff you guys are going to probably latch onto once the second season airs.
Yeah, I know during some of the episodes we've been doing, we've thought about, like, where we put characters and who we're putting in there, and we always, every once in a while, say, like, oh, the fans will get a kick out of this. Like,
yeah.
In a general way, of course, like, we just want to make everything as like pumped up and done as well as possible for like in a general way.
And I think it was Delilah's the one sitting on the bench kind of silly. That was in one of my episodes too, and I think that was just drawn like, hey, we draw the pony standing up all the time. Let's just kind of make it funnier. I'm sitting on a bench like a person, and you guys caught it because you guys are crazy.
We catch a lot of weird things, so that's you know.
You don't catch, and I have to go back and watch episodes and go, holy crap, they're right.
I think the first one where, you know, it was really kind of the figuring things out was just like, oh yeah, well let's say, you know, they're having an infestation in Philadelphia. It's like, that's a place? Oh my God.
Well, I think it was Jason was telling me
everybody fan and quick.
It was supposed to be Philadelphia originally.
What was the reasoning? They thought it was a little too silly for the main name? I don't remember.
Yeah, and it got changed to Bronyville. But, yeah, I think there's a few more of those little kind of town references in season 2 that kind of sound like real towns. Yeah, okay. Nothing we can do after but to that extent.
I remember one in it.
So.
The chat is very conflicted because we're getting up to one of the big songs that's about to come here, the dress song.
Oh yeah, I know I can't watch what you guys are watching now because it'll screw up the site. So
yeah, don't worry. Well, what we might do is it is getting close to an hour, so you can decide if you guys want to go ahead and jump off, or we can definitely go and we can just mute you for a little bit. We are getting close, but
second, our storyboard supervisor just showed up at my door.
Oh no.
Well, in that
I'll let you guys do that. Let's see. I wonder when the dress episode's coming up. Oh.
There's still a little bit of time.
I know. We got it. We can't fit it all in. That's true.
I don't know. It was too loud for a second.
Hey, this is Big Jim. He's Hi, Jim.
Hi. Hey, Jim. We love ponies.
He's hanging out in the backyard with the guys now.
All right. They're just sitting back there just going like, those dudes that really like that show.
He's a reclusive one.
Here's a quick question that I've seen pop up, but might not be able to confirm. But guest voices. There was the idea that Weird Al might come on since he showed interest. Is there any way that we can know yes or no for season 2 if there is any guest voices?
Well, the Discord one, I think it's a cool voice. Who voices him.
Some people will be very excited about it.
A lot of people message me on DeviantArt and whatever, like, oh, is it this person, is it this person? And there's got a list, and I'm like, nope. Just wait 7 more days.
Malcolm McDowell, I'm calling it now.
Nope.
Gooding Jr.
We're gonna be here till midnight. No, it is really cool, and if anyone was friends with Lauren Faust on Facebook, they would know who it is because she had made a post about it ages ago.
Oh, start pulling, guys. Start looking through. Oh, guys, we got. Hold on, we got to pause. We got dress song. I'll make all the stream mad if I don't do this, so I'm gonna pause you real quick.
Don't worry.
All right.
Making sure the fabric folds nicely. It's for the collar and so hip. Always got to keep in mind my pacing. Making sure the clothes correctly facing. I'm stitching Twilight's dress. Yard by yard, pressing on the details. Jewel neckline. Don't you know stitching time saves 9? Make her something perfect to inspire. Even though she hates formal of time. Gotta mind those intimate details. Even though she's more concerned with sales. It's Applejack's new dress. Dressmaking's easy. For Pinkie Pie, something pink. Fluttershy, something breezy. Blend color important. Do you think it looks cheesy? Something brash, perhaps quite fetching. Hook and eye, couldn't you just simply dive? Making sure it fits for lock and crest. Don't forget the magic in the dress. Even though it rides high on the flank, rainbow won't look like a tank. I'm stitching rainbow dress. Piece by piece, snip by snip, croup, duck, honk, shoulders hip, thread by thread, trimmed and pressed, yard by yard, never stressed, and that's the art of the
That's for your show.
Anytime.
We're back. Back.
Okay, you can look now.
Okie dokie.
Are your new outfits?
Good, but you know what? I have a pizza.
I'm Twilight. I made this dress for you, and I designed each outfit themed to perfectly reflect each pony's unique personality.
For sure. Around.
Definitely.
Probably sooner than later because we'll be going back to more ponies in a few months. So
Yes.
catch us while we're not working too hard.
Oh, we're not working through the weekends
Yeah,
and
exactly.
into the night.
What we're going through right now.
Yeah. Before we came on, we were talking about all this stuff that we can't talk about. Awesome.
Something is my favorite. It's nice. But what's the matter? Don't you like them? They're very nice.
And we're plumb grateful because you worked so hard on them.
No, understandable.
Yep.
She asked. I guess what we're all saying is that they're just not what we had in mind. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know where that came from. They were only a first class. You're my
Yeah.
friends, and I want to.
Well, that's up to your show.
Not to worry. I'll redo them.
Yep.
Oh, Rarity, you don't have to do that.
We shall persevere.
Better than just fine. I want you to think that
Bye.
Are you sure? I mean, we wouldn't want to impose.
That was great.
Really, I insist. Well, in that case, thank you again, Rarity. What have I gotten myself into?
Yes. But of course, now the song's coming back, so we better let the scene continue. So mute us quick so I can go grab a drink.
It is time to make the magics.
Keep high. Stop that right now.
Dancing, thank you.
Gala, and I refuse.
Yay. Somebody should unleash Magneto's powers because it's just kind of sitting there. Actually, I wonder if that's me.
What's Twilight doing?
Anyway, as I was saying, it was like a crunchy potato chip bag full of chips got thrown against the chain link fence. That's all I'm saying.
We're here.
Perfect. I'm ready. For what?
Oh, dear.
Spike.
Magneto likes ponies.
Having pie?
Did any pony actually see X-Men First Class besides me?
I thought it was great.
It was fantastic.
Seen that one yet?
As an audio file,
You are defeated.
Did you bring your friend?
Magneto.
Will we save Twilight?
I was really surprised at how good it was.
Yeah, I was kind of put off after the X-Men 2 was kind of stuck, and X-Men 3 was X-Men 3 go emo the entire time.
And
there was only one good line in that movie.
Neat, huh? And
More
don't worry,
says, yeah.
they'll be mice again at midnight.
But I was really...
This is just so creepy.
I'm really happy with the soundtrack of that movie,
We're
too.
supposed to pull our carriage. How will we get to the
Twilight so proud of her Morses.
Here comes a unicorn pony. Or a crazy cyclo pony.
Oh yeah, Cyclops.
He looks so normal.
mind pulling our carriage to the gala?
I've just got to the Morses bit.
Right.
Oh my, they are scary.
Twilight is secretly back in the room.
My little pony.
This is now a fic.
Everything is now a fic.
Wonder what friendship could be.
As pre-readers, we can vouch for this.
It's magic with me. Big adventure.
Why is there Magneto in the picture?
Yeah, I just realized I'm clicking the picture to get rid of Magneto. We're gonna pause the video, you freaking troll. Trollnito. Trollnito.
Flash to Magneto attacking ponies.
Oh, I promised to shout out to two people in Albany who were there with me today with Tinker, Bosch and Punchline there. Now I can get banned. Thanks, guys.
And I should give a shout out to the combined Artist Training Ground and Writers Training Ground on IRC. Hi guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, anyway.
Some of us do have
I'd
staff.
like to give a shout out.
Two shout outs.
Our hometown Twilight.
Go ahead.
The best part.
I'd like to give a shout out to everyone participating in National Poorly Writing Month.
I don't know.
It's a good month.
Since Double Cause is running it and all.
Yeah. And considering I was running it without actual internet for the better part of a week and a half.
Thank you, Irene.
Yes.
Thank you.
We love you, Irene, yes.
Don't worry, Spike. We'll all
But it's apparently going over well, so hooray for all the new writers.
How's the response been so far?
Blasted Magneto keeps showing up on my screen.
Go away, Magneto.
He's gonna ruin the song. Being trolled by Magneto.
Magneto
keeps coming back.
Have a link to my kitty. There's my kitty.
Kill the Google ads, but it's just Magneto.
Oh my god, Kitty. Cute.
Oh my gosh.
Kitty. You have to somehow get that in the live stream chat.
Yes.
Look at the kitty.
I want to hug the kitty.
So am I going to be required to sing the Gala song too?
We all have to sing.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys are unfortunately lagged. Actually, tell you what, I'll follow not based off of the audio that's going on here, but I'll take my headphones off and base it off of the audio on the. Well, but then it'll be lagged super hard.
How about I got this idea? Hey guys, what if you don't sing at all? That'd be great.
At the gala, in the garden, I'm going to see them all the creatures, I'll befriend them at the gala.
Just so you know, this is
the gala.
The birdies and the critters, I will love them big and small. We will thank these with Magneto. With Magneto. We'll buy them, and Magneto will defeat. Learn a lot of money for the Apple family. And to and we'll all go beat up that guy called Magneto. He's charming. He's actually treat him like a lady. Night at the
I heard that.
waiting for me tonight at the gala. Been dreaming, I've been waiting to fly with those ray ponies. They wonderbolts, their daring tricks, spinning round and having kicks. No form for thousands. We'll fight Magneto's minions, and wonderbolts will see me right at the gala.
Gayest straight boyfriend
It is the best party. The only thing it was new was a pony named Magneto. The party, the ponies will agree. Magneto dancing with me at the Grand Gala. Magneto. Magneto is where I'm going to be. Talk a lot about magic and metals and CCs. It's time to sleep.
Everybody else is cracking up like crazy.
Let's go, we're ready now, we're all we must go to have a lot of magnets into the gala, we must ready, yeah, we looked into the gala, metal things, into the gala, have some magnets, into the gala, metal things again, into the gala, with my Magneto, and we'll have the best night ever.
So for you writers out there, I guess the next crossfic is going to have to be Magneto. My little Magneto.
Oh, God.
Spike comes sliding in from Magneto's face.
You know, anybody that left immediately just missed probably the best part of this damn stream.
Twilight. It is so
It will never be a Magneto like that again.
Give it a week, there will be a fit.
Well, I want you right by my side the entire evening, so we'll have plenty
That was honestly brilliant.
Oh my
My
god.
hat is off to you.
hoping you'd say.
Her hat, right?
Leave. Oh no, you got to leave Magneto on the screen next time.
Okay, first of all, he can't give you your babies or his babies because he can't have babies. He's a guy.
If I could, though, I would totally have yours.
Play it cool. Oh, but don't
Who, mine or his?
You know what? They can have both.
everything I imagine.
I'm just gonna be over here.
God, I'm still wiping away tears. That was so ridiculous.
That was awesome.
So you find yourself hilarious. That's nothing new.
I love that everyone on the internet thinks it's so funny, and my girlfriend is just like, God, that jerk.
Like I said, I'm used to it.
Magneto pops up and he's like, hey guys, I'm gonna let you finish watching ponies, but
I'm gonna let you finish, but magnets are the best things ever.
Of all time!
But how do they work?
Head, partner.
Oh,
you hungry?
dear.
As a horse.
Oh, watch out for the... We've seen the blank now.
I am so... Oh God, he's back!
Oh my god, he's been popping up this whole darn time. What is your problem?
If I see that Magneto one more time...
He's been showing up for this whole
Bang,
show.
zoom right to the moon.
Always hungry after a show.
And he hasn't noticed till now.
He's doing everything.
But it's like he hasn't been popping up. He just keeps popping up and then going away.
Thanks. He's been doing it the whole time.
Hey, I know you.
Who's actually controlling the video?
This in Cloudsdale and won the
Magneto is, obviously.
Oh, okay.
name's Rainbow Dash. Well, Rainbow Dash. Looks like your skills.
Blasted
again.
Magneto.
Well, at least they saved Soren's apple pie.
I'm glad we ended on a weird high
Want to
note.
come hang out with us? Sure.
I think there's still like
Probably for the
15
best.
minutes left of the show.
I'm hanging.
I think the way that went down prevented us from doing a group musical number.
Yes.
I think I would prefer the group musical number.
I'm not sure. If I had access to a time machine, I would check.
That would be scary.
I love Brony Dash.
Finger Dash is adorable.
That is true. And it's Soren with his pies, what I can see at the moment.
Soren and Pie. Soren and Pie, the only true canon pairing.
Yeah, maybe.
The one true pairing.
Alright, now leave Magneto on the screen because he does something very magical.
He just blinks away.
No. If you don't get rid of him,
It's all I've ever dreamed.
it's like, it's amazing.
Just keep watching it.
Well, hello. I am Prince.
I'm watching Pinky dance at the moment.
I am
Hey, Mito. No, Magneto.
What a lovely rose.
Magneto's there. He's hanging out.
This rose?
By the way, Prince Blueblood, totally Magneto.
Thank you.
Spoilers.
It goes with my eyes.
Ooh, yes, that could be true.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my, Rarity, you have so much metal on you tonight. I find that attractive.
Attractive, yes.
It's his magnetic
Over
personality.
with My Little Pony Magneto and CSI Magnate. I find you quite attractive.
CSI Magneto, that's perfect.
Classic comic book magic. Golden
I
age
guess
of
now is the right time to talk about the Unify cutie mark, isn't it?
Oh, Fluttershy.
No.
You're such
No, there's never a right time to talk about that. What is wrong with you?
Everything.
Clearly.
At this hour, probably everything.
But for midnight, this isn't like
No,
he's
this is
slept all
more.
day. Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to be up. It's the rest of us that are in trouble. He has no excuses.
Most recent upload on Pony Burrow is Magneto.
Really?
Yep.
This I have to see.
Who was it? By Anonymous, sadly, 4 minutes ago. Whoever Anonymous is who uploaded that, you are getting your Anonymous shout out right now. You should have posted it with an account.
Which is why I
Magneto's now. Oh, he's back.
see you again.
It's beautiful.
Looks like getting a chance to talk to the
And there's actually the pony in the top hat looking at him.
It's going like, what's up with this?
Well, this totally changes the narrative of the episode.
Especially when Celestia was looking down at Magneto for that moment.
This ain't what I expected at all.
Yes. Okay, listen, guys, we got a scapegoat because, Magneto obviously was messing with the entire episode.
Yes.
Everything bad was Magneto's fault. Agreed?
This isn't at all what I am.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So give us an A+ and, Magneto a meanie minus.
Serial requests that you have his babies.
Sure, Serial. Let's have babies together.
There's a lot of that going on tonight.
You don't even have babies with me. You can't have babies with other people who don't have babies.
But I can have babies with another dude and it'd be okay.
You still have to raise a person.
Is this okay? I mean, are we still...
Actual babies, God.
Are we still in sexy hour?
Okay, you wanted fake babies?
Yeah, I want fake babies for Serial. Jeez.
I am really glad I never had any
So
kids.
sorry to have scared
Go
you.
pick one up at Toys R Us.
I'm leaving now, so you can all come out.
Serious words, yes, cider, take me.
Night ever.
I promise not to hurt you. I just want to be your...
Some hardcore flirting going on here. I guess sexy hour is still on.
Magneto back.
Sounds good to me.
There's no Rita Guru in it.
He's like,
He heard me talk about my love to Serial, and he's like, no, me.
Fluttershy, embrace your anger.
Young Magneto.
Use your powers to fight. Join the Brotherhood.
I love how Magneto was completely derailed the last episode. This is amazing.
Fucking Magneto.
How does he work?
His power.
Oh my god, now check the most recent upload. Oh my god, that was so fast. That had to have already existed. The most recent Pony Burrow, that has to have already existed.
What is it?
Magneto.
Yes, one.
Yeah, I'm almost positive there's been Magneto ponies already.
And the tag is AC, you're so crazy.
Magneto has arrived.
It got reorganized to say AC so crazy you.
Yeah.
With a
You see, you so crazy.
For cutie mark. Yes.
Eat those green things. You.
What is cutie mark be? Would it just be a magnet? Would it be like the magnet?
Pony Pokey now. Give me 1 sec.
No.
You do the Pony Pokey.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
That's what I'm talking about.
You step your left foot in, pull it right back out. You step your left foot in, but you better help him out. You do the pony pokey, but you find a different route. That's what it's all about. You kick your back left in. You pull your back left out. You reach your back left in. Just
And Magneto sucks it out.
you do the pony pokey, feeling like you're gonna pout. That's why
Magneto controls magnets.
Magnets. Magneto is a meanie.
You do the pony pokey, even though your deeds are loud. You better always
This is where we finally get the rage.
stomp your whole self in. You stomp your whole self out. You stomp your whole self in, and you stomp yourself about. You do the pony pokey, and you give a little shout out. That's what I'm talking about. You do the pony pokey. You do the pony pokey. You do the pony pokey, and that's what it's all about. Yeah!
Young lady, this is not that kind of party.
Magneto is
It says incredible things about that quartet that they just put up with that.
They're just like, we're getting paid.
Two
so
apple fritters,
freaking much.
please. Two apple fritters coming
It's like, you know what, sure, Raymond Pantone, sing me a song. We'll improvise some music for you. You're just that awesome.
I'm going to have to pay, aren't I? It's okay, Rarity.
In their spare time, they fight crime.
Thank you, Applejack. At least some pony here has good manners.
That's fine. That's a little minutes.
Apples, my royal lips have become common carnival fare.
Oh man, we just got a host on Equestria Daily for Magneto.
Well, no wonder no pony wants my food. They're filling up on all those fancy schmancy bills. My down-home apples are plenty good enough for this crowd. I'll just dress them up.
Noel, you saw my reply to the most recent picture?
Yes, I did.
Do you like my pretties? Oh, yes. As soon as one of you little birds or
I'm sorry that I did not treat the six-legged turtle kissing Pinkie Pie with respect to you. He seems to be a very nice person, but Magneto is frustrating.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. It's just too good.
Magneto.
How sad.
Now we need Professor X coming.
Okay, all you high class
And Professor Pie's like,
here's a high balloon appetite for all your hoity taste bugs.
I don't know about that. There's so many people who aren't watching this. This is how the first year really was.
There's 12 comments already.
Keep a look for the Roman posts.
One of the better pony photo comments for Magneto Pony. Master of Magnet. See, you always did other things we don't do. He's terrible.
You do the pony pokey and Magneto starts to shut.
Too late.
Welcome to God.
Yes, exactly.
I think we somehow ended on a high point, Chef.
I think
that would explain
a certain
how the statue falls over.
It was made of metal.
Yeah, it's a metal statue. I mean,
It's a metal.
Wow, the Magneto is just an uber troll.
See, all this damage is going to happen, and Magneto is just going to pop up again. Please. It's all Magneto's fault.
Magneto's like, whoa.
Welcome to die.
So Magneto's listening to dubstep?
Yes, he does.
You're going to Magnet. You guys in the chat.
Pony Joe, another donut.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Another donut.
And if, for any pony that notices, Fluttershy runs out with a squirrel in her mouth.
So she's still, I thought she just dropped it. She doesn't actually have
That
it.
was your best night ever.
She's totally eating the squirrel.
That sounds like
She's stashing it for a later snack.
I just hope Princess Celestia isn't upset with us.
So do you think donuts are actually a replacement for alcohol?
Yes.
Yes.
Pony Joe is the best pony ever.
Pardon me, Princess. But tonight was just
Pony Joe's best pony. That's all there is to it.
Twilight.
You know, for all the times that Magneto was showing up over and over and over, now he has not showed up. He sowed the seeds for this evening's destruction, and he doesn't have the
His one weakness is donuts.
It didn't turn out so bad with this group of friends.
Hi, Sally.
Princess. Let's have a way to
Magneto, extra mag.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite so far. They're... Yes.
Doing exactly
The meme
what
is progressing
I wanted
well.
to do the whole time.
The only person ever successful to troll ponies is Magneto.
His best buds with Celestia.
Oh, we did it. Somehow we did it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there's one more drawing. We should do that. We should do that Chef or Sanderson's before Magneto shows up again.
And then we're all gonna watch Escape from Midnight Castle, right?
Oh, Magneto, you
Hey, seriously, no.
That's a great one.
Magneto Pony.
I'm pausing this craziness. All right, what's the number there, Chef?
Okay, the final number for the night. Absolute final number is 2038.
Jesus Christ.
2038. Generate random number. 1727.
That would be Brian Cutshall.
Hooray, Brian. Hooray, ponies. Hooray, bronies. Hello, bed.
Yay.
Oh, dear.
So now is going to begin the 12-hour Minecraft thing I'm going to do. So.
You're full of crap.
Don't you see that there is vengeance in my